20 to 4 in the evening. I'm getting excuse me. I'm getting later and later, it seems. Yep, today's supermarket turn is Asda's. Get some usual shopping. There isn't much about, just basics. I can think of one of them. I think Dolma's one of them. Yeah, I've got it written down on Google Keep. But I've come here to get screen wash because you may have seen a few videos back when I was last at Waitrose. I finished it off, and now I've had a message pop up saying screen wash required. Not so many words. So I seen that it's quite reasonably priced at Asda, about £2, but every time I check it out, it's not there. So I don't think they'll have it. They don't seem to be replenishing that item, it seems. However, there's a Whirlpool there, and they sell reasonably priced screen washers as well. So if I'm not lucky here, then I'll try Wilko. So this morning I had the usual cereals, usually on and orange juice. Then I started watching an old Herbert Lom film that I recorded called Murders at the Rue Morgue. This is the 1971 version. I think there's a 1930 something version with Bela Lugosi. So I started watching it. I didn't watch it all because once I finished my breakfast, I thought, well, I better get cracking with the edit because I didn't edit yesterday's video yet. So well, that's what I did. I stopped the video and then I moved over to the desk, switched on the laptop and edited yesterday's video. And it's currently exporting. I tinkered with the export settings. I did test it out. I did 4 tests. But it's how do I explain it? I used code. FFmpeg has its own code, and you can put it into like a script, but it's not a script file. It's just put it in program form. It's some sort of programming. FFmpeg, and you can set the speed of the export. You can set the audio bit rate, the video bit rate, which I replicated from DaVinci Resolves. So the audio video bit rates, I didn't mess around with the codec because Kdenlive can't find the ideal codec. Stupid conditioner, silly boy. That's how you run down the battery. So yes, so I've applied some lateral thinking. I always do, and I tested it. I tested 4 files with this new programming, and it was without Progress PP, parallel processing, without parallel processing and cores, then it was with cores and parallel processing, and then it's one with just parallel processing. And there's one with just cores. It turns out the one with parallel processing and no cores is slightly faster than the rest. So I'm using that to run the current export. And it says it's going to take about 8 hours, which worked out to be 11:30. But I know it's going to be ridiculous. It's probably going to be twice that. I did think it'd be 17 hours, which would be 8 AM, 7 AM, 8 AM, between 7 and 8 AM tomorrow. Yes, and now here I am, shopping, logging, and then after that I'll go back after take the rubbish out. I've read the meter today, it's all happening today, so I just got to take the rubbish out today when I get back. And now I'm going to get the shopping, try and get the screen wash. If not, I'll be heading to Wilco. It's just over there. You might be seeing it later, or maybe not. You might just see me heading towards it. Yes. Right. That's it for today's events. So I'm going to head into the store. Oh, let's do it then. I'm just sitting here. Actually, I got the screen wash from Asda's and it was £2, so it's probably the cheapest 5-litre bottle around. I mean, at Wilco here it's £2.50. So why am I here? I guess it's dramatic effect. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to fill up, put some screen washing here, more spacious here. As this car park is quite busy, but that's no excuse. I just combining drama effect with practical endeavors. I filled her up with screen wash. What I forgot to mention earlier, which is something I did earlier as well, now that I've had my library card unlocked, I was able to reserve a book online. So, and I've set up an alert notification, which is good, clever. So I just have to wait now and let it happen. Right, yesterday's events. Right. I thought Kdenlive took too long to export video that will go live today at 6 PM. It didn't go live yesterday because when the export finished, the upload and processing would have gone past the 6 PM mark, and I thought it was a bit untidy, so I thought first I scheduled it to 7 PM, but I thought no, let's schedule it to 6 PM today, so it should be live in about 6 PM. And because of that, the 12 hours export you've Kdenlive, I uninstalled Kdenlive and installed DaVinci Resolve, but not 17.1.1 because I know I can't edit with that because I'm getting the black screen. I'm not getting, yeah, it's a black screen. It's not visible. So so I thought I'll go back a few releases, back to 16.2.2 because I've said it before, it's a very stable release, and so I installed that. The problem with that is it's missing a dynamic link library file, DLL file, VC1time140_1, and basically because 16.2.2 is a beta, I ought to have gone to 16, then upgrade to 16.2.2, but I spent most of the time yesterday trying to find a fix to this DLL missing file, and basically it's a Microsoft Visual redistributable 2015-2019 software, C++. So I installed that. I mean, it took a lot of attempts. I tried one version, another version, then I tried this version, and finally I was able to open up DaVinci and then optimize the files, because this version doesn't generate proxies, it optimizes instead. And that's a weird looking dog. That's scary. It's got so much fur that it's equal length all the way around the dog, and it's walking away like a furry ball. I digress. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Sorry about this. I'm getting distracted. Let's put blinkers on. Right. Yeah, optimize. So I optimized the media, and it didn't take too long. It does take a while, but it's understandable. These are 4K files. I'm still a bit scared about missing opening and closing files. I think that's caused by it was corrupted. I mentioned that before. The reason why I lost those two files is because I think the phone got the recording, the smartphone, the camera, was in the sunlight, and it just fizzled. Because I couldn't play it on the phone. Could I play it on the phone? No, I didn't know, but I transferred it, and then everything was on the USB drive, so I couldn't tell whether the phone was okay or there was a problem transferring it. So what I do now is I copy them, I don't move them in case the problem happens again. and then I just make sure the same number of files are there, and they come to the same total memory, and I'll check each file as well. It's much quicker on the USB drive than it is when it's connected to the phone. So I'll do these copy checks now. Anyway, so I haven't optimized it. I then come to edit it, and would you believe it, it's really laggy, even though I optimized it. So almost straight away I uninstalled DaVinci Resolve and reinstalled Kdenlive. I had to remember to install a build, not the final release, because of the remove space issue I have with the final release. And although it's the same release number, the date was the day before. So I suppose there is no reference for each daily build, it's just one reference. So I installed that, I proxied the files, and started to edit. I just did the basics. I added the 2 intros, I added the first clip, I put in a transition, a fade in, added some music, and then I thought, okay, it seems to be okay. So I'll leave it here, and I'll finish the rest off in the morning, which is what I did. And as for what meals I had yesterday, I did have a meze, but that was quite filling. It's so, I was going to say, because I'm having a meze every day, I don't know which one I'm talking about in particular, but I did have a meze. I didn't see anything that I can remember. Only One Foot in the Grave. I think I had a lolly without watching the playback. And I definitely had a Cornetto-esque ice cream. And I ran out today, or last night, so I've got a new box today. One that was 10p cheaper, and it's embarrassingly, it's a unicorn theme. So you've got strawberries and marshmallow, and I think there's some chocolate in it, but I thought, as long as it's ice cream. And I've started, how do you say it? I've got ice cubes in the freezer now. So I put that in yesterday. I put water in the ice cube box and stuck it in the fridge yesterday, so today it should be nice. It should be all nicely solid, as ice is. And when I have a bottle of water, I've had an orange juice already, I just drop in a few ice cubes, and it should be really chilled. It's quite hot now. I did look up the temperature in the car. It said 16. I thought it was more than that. Right, so that's everything up to date, I reckon. Yeah, not much going on yesterday because of the fun fixing the editors. That's what takes up the time. So I don't get to watch what I want to watch. All I can remember was One Foot in the Grave, because you just take your brain out and just have a laugh. Right, I'm off.